All right, here we go. This is the strawberry super Sagittarius full moon. 5 things you need to know for this full moon. We are tapping into this a little before. It happens on the 13th and 14th of June. So, the most potent time for the full moon is 3 days before, 3 days after. We are doing a full moon goddess church on Saturday. That's I think the 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific. So if that calls to you, DM me, get in here and let's celebrate. The full moon illuminates everything that's working and not working. So it is it's a celebration. It's a time to notice, and how many of us just keep going and going and going and don't stop long enough to go, oh, look at what I created in the world. Look at what I said I wanted, and then just move on to the next thing, as opposed to celebrating. So take this full moon, this June full moon. We are in full summer vibes. We have gone through eclipse season. We are coming up on the solstice. The days are long. I love it when the sun's up at like 5 a.m. and out until 8 p.m. at night. Oh, I just feel so good. I had to be out in the sun on Sunday and just soaking it in, appreciating what you have created in the world. So the 3 C's: clearing, clarity, and committed action. Clearing away what no longer serves us, clarity in what we've manifested and what we are calling into our life, allowing into our life. Are we willing to receive it? It's a really big, it's an epidemic for the divine feminine at this time in our planet, in our world, in our culture. So are you willing to receive? And then the committed action, the aligned right action, not just doing for doing's sake, but inspired right action to do. So here are the 5 things you need to know about this super strawberry Sagittarius moon, the 3 S's. Yes. Number 1, search to visit life meaning. Search to visit life meaning. This is about exploring life. Saturn is in retrograde until October. It's asking us, what is your why? So for those of us who are in the Spark 10 program, why this? Why now? Why me? What is your calling? And here's the thing. You may have had a why. Maybe it was to have a family or to start a career or to, fill in the blank, right? But your why has changed. A lot of the beings, tribe that we attract in here are teachers and leaders and facilitators, mystical, magical, unicorn beings who use self-expression and wisdom in order to create peace on earth in our lifetime, to create family, healing, love, abundance on the planet. Your why, and this is a check-in for everyone, has it changed? My guess is most of us, our why has changed. So why this, why now, why you? Trust in your knowing. It's asking you to trust in your knowing. We're just going deeper and deeper and deeper into our why, trusting our knowing, surrendering to this path, this journey that we are on, opening ourselves up to receive it with ease and flow. What if it was easy? What if it just unfolded? What if I allowed it, that the path would unfold for me? Are you willing to receive it? Are you willing for it to be that easy? Opening up and not being in survival mode, not just paying the bills, but expanding. Ooh, I want to go on that retreat. I want to learn from that teacher. I want to sit in nothingness for a week. I want to go on adventures. I want to explore my heart, my inner knowing. Maybe it's a plant journey. Maybe I want to explore the planet. I want to go to places I've never been. But instead of being in survival mode of just enough, can I open myself up to radical abundance? And in this, you are going to have to ask for support. And part of the Spark program is outrageous requests. Making outrageous requests of my partner, of my children, of my coworkers, not taking it all on myself, trusting that they can meet me. So often we walk around with these masks on our face, like sucking it up. It's that good girl myth of perfection, of doing it all. If I don't do it, it's not going to get done, or it won't get done right. Allowing others to express themselves, to learn new tools, to explore their own gifts. If I do it all myself, they don't have an opportunity to explore, to see if they like or don't like something, to succeed or fail. So it takes vulnerability. What our patron saint, Brene Brown, says, the one thing I crave to see in you is the last thing I want to show in me. Well, right now, we're being asked to vulnerably open up and ask for what we desire, ask for the support we need, want in our lives, where we are not doing for doing's sake, doing all the doing. Who do we get to delegate to? It's also asking us, community with your why. What kind of community and support do you want? Write that down. What kind of community and support do you want? Do you even know what community and support looks like? I have to say, I had this aha moment. I don't know who pointed it out to me. Maybe it was Laura. Maybe it was someone else who pointed out to me. I was like, oh, I want community. Oh, I want to build community. And it was pointed out to you have community everywhere you go. Whether I was on the Emmys executive committee, I had community, whether I'm in the comedy community, whether I'm in the tech community, whether I'm in this goddess women's tribe community, I have community, and it's noticed when I am not there. And it's not just because I have pink hair. Your energy is noticed. You are an integral part of the communities you are in. It's time to own it. Own your value as a participant, as a part, as an integral part of the communities you are in. You are not ruled by outside sources. A deep knowledge of your why. Thinking and taking action. Don't need to figure it all out. As Oprah said, I don't need to know the whole path. I just need to take the next step that's illuminated for me. That is number one. That was a lot in number one. So deep knowledge of your why, owning your why. Maybe you have the elevator pitch of your why. You're just honing it. It's just, you're pearlizing it, just wearing it down, taking off the fat off the bone, and in its divine presence of the pearl that you are presenting, the diamond who has been grinded into this why, this diamond, this reflection back. Number two, it's asking us to make a vision board. All right, we got this why. We know what our why is. So why are we doing these things outside of ourselves? When I am in my why, what does my world look like? What does my world look like in my why? Actually do the vision board this time. I'm pointing my fingers right back at me on that one. Actually do the vision board this time. And what, so in daily Kickstarter, in Spark, self-care, we're in week 1, self-care, C, compassion, A, affirmations, R, ritual, E, energy, affirmations. Add those affirmations, Laura was talking into this also, onto your vision board. But in the exercise that we're about to do, as if it were already so. It's not in the future, not away from myself, but in the now, in the present. You get to see this vision board every day to remind you of your why. You must see it, whether it's the screensaver on your phone, whether it's on your bathroom mirror, whether it's on your desk, in your workspace, whatever that is. Build a vision board and make sure you can see it. How are we going to be held accountable to that? Well, you're going to post it on social media, and you're going to tag us on Daily Kickstart. You're going to tag us in Goddess Process. You're going to tag Laura and myself and our community. Tag each other. Tag at least 10 people that you know in this tribe, and let us hold the space of your vision board. Number 3, stop looking at people's backyards. They got junk in their trunk. Comparison is the thief of joy, as we talk about a lot. Where am I comparing myself to others? Where am I? Oh, I can feel that. Like, I just got back from this billionaires retreat in Mexico, and not that I'm in full comparison, but I'm really excited about Burning Man, and I want to be invited to their camp. And then I got to let that go. Like, I have the intention, and it's going to show up how it shows up, because I'm a joyful being, and comparison is the thief of joy. So where are you in comparison? Where do you get to release that? That's number 3. Number 4, more positive social. Write down, what do you want to do? Okay, this is the exercise. I already started this exercise. Because we're recording this so early, we're in this conversation so early, you have time to do this exercise. Write down 111 things that are going to manifest and show up into your life by when Saturn goes direct, which is October 28th. So you have a chunk of time right now. Write down 111 things. I secure 2 clients. I open my bookstore. I lose 10 pounds. I go on vacation. I am invited to a luxurious dinner. One of the things I wrote was I would be served breakfast in bed. And I am not kidding. Not even 6 hours later, I get a text from my paramours who's like, can I take you to breakfast tomorrow? No, I was not available to that. And I noticed was I not willing to receive. So that's a whole nother conversation. And you can write big things and small things that just pop into your mind, right on this list. And then, as opposed to crossing them off your list, when they happen, and mine's posted on my kitchen, on the refrigerator in my kitchen. So it needs to be somewhere where you can see it, where you pop it, like certain things will catch your eye. Just notice. And then when it happens, either put a smiley face next to it, or a heart, or a sparkle, or a whatever. Don't cross it off, but what you've called in. And so they can be big things or little things. Write 111 manifestations that are coming into your life between now and October 28th. You are armed with wisdom and knowing. It is an auspicious time, this Saturn in retrograde. Abundance is guiding you. You have an abundance of guidance. Your manifestations are potent in this period of time. And it's inviting you to go back to your why, deepen your why, deepen your why, deepen your why. Being the source of love, lover, lack of love. So it's either love versus lack of love, for love or fear, baby. What is your answer? Which are you choosing? We talk about this a lot. Laura leans into this a lot. Everything is love or a lack of love. So when I come from love, when I serve from love, when I embody love, everything flows, everything comes into focus and in alignment. When I'm in service of love, comparison isn't even on the menu. Number 5, and this is last, discipline. When I set my mind, I can accomplish my desires. Okay, here we go. I just kind of got a bitch slap from Melissa on this discipline of focus. When my energy is scattered, when my focus is scattered, and not that I can't, like, I'm a manifesting generator, so I like to juggle a lot of balls. I like to have a lot of things, but when my energy is scattered from the end goal that I am calling in, I do not get the desired results. So what is the intention, those in the 30-day? What is the declaration that you are setting? And then everything is in a service to it. Not that I just do myself, but everything gets to be in service of it. How is that in service of it? How is that in service? Am I scattered? Am I in service of my vision of what I'm calling in, of my desire? Your guides are clapping for you. They're so proud of you. Your ancestors, angels, and guides are proud of you. You are doing it. You are doing it. Whatever you had to do to get to here, they are freaking proud, and you are making a difference. So own it. You have done it. Whew. There is the only warning I have for you in this full moon and in this retrograde period is the shadow will test us. It can be frustrating. Ding, ding, ding. Hi. And pushing on our truth, our why, and comparison. So those are the kind of 3 themes that you see in this full moon. So just know, if you're being tested, what do we get to do? Come back to love, come back to love, come back to love. That is the 5 things you need to know about this super strawberry Sagittarius full moon. And I'm curious, what did you hear in that? I'd like to hear some sharing.